SCP-336, aka You're just staring at me, Busta.
Aren't you supposed to be reading Lilith?
Sorry. Anyways, item SCP-336, object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-336 is to be provided living quarters 6 meters by 6 meters in size. Maintained regularly. Its maintenance is, as well as all other tasks requiring direct contact with 336 are to be carried out exclusively by female personnel. 336 may make requests for furnishings or items, however, approval of these requests is contingent on 336 cooperation with personnel and subject to project head researcher's approval. Requests for access to anomalous or dangerous items are to be denied. A voice modulator device fitted over 336's mouth is to be checked and maintained by level 0 personnel weekly. The modulator may be unlocked with a 6-digit combination provided to personnel level 2 and higher for purpose of testing 336. In the event of the device's failure or unintended deactivation, local lockdown procedures are to be respected until 336 has been isolated. Description: 336 appears to be a pale-skinned human female or of otherwise Arabic or Middle Eastern descent in the late 20s. 336 is 1.73 meters, aka 5 feet 8 inches in height, and weighs 600 kilograms or 150 pounds. As of its last physical, subject requires no sleeps or sustenance. It does not appear to be affected by aging or sickness of any nature. The object is anatomically human, with the exception of dermal irregularities along the thighs and calves, which appear structurally similar to reptilian scales. 336 behaves impassively and detached with regards to human beings and demonstrates highly introverted behavior. The subject is highly intelligent and analytical, having scored in the 95th percentile or above in most intelligence tests. A noticeable improvement in attitude is observed when 336 uses a mirror, as the subject has been noted to be highly narcissistic and has a tendency to spend long periods of time admiring its reflection. Human subjects directly exposed to the unobstructed vocalizations of 336 experience one or two effects depending on the presence of a Y chromosome in the subject's genome. Subjects lacking a Y chromosome or possessing otherwise healthy reproductive systems will experience an inexplicable infertility. The duration of fertility varies, but it is directly proportional to the length of exposure. Subjects with a Y chromosome experience a separate anomaly that presents itself 2 to 3 hours of exposure to 336's voice. During an affected subject's next regular sleep cycle, he will instead enter a coma 6 to 8 hours in duration in place of normal rest. Over the course of its coma, approximately 100 grams of non-essential tissue, typically from the subject's ribcage, will separate from the subject, seamlessly and inexplicably increase in mass, transforming into a full-grown instance. What the fuck?
What?
My
What's
my
up?
my cursor lagged for a second, like I couldn't move it. What? Okay,
Oh.
what happened? Oh, hi, random person. Okay. Will separate from the subject seamlessly and inexplicably increase in mass, transforming into a full-grown instance of -1 before the subject awakens. Instances of -1 are various adult female organisms formed from desperate, des,
Desperate.
desperate
Desperate.
uh, anatomical elements selected seemingly at random from 2 or more genetically unrelated vertebrates. 90% of the species incorporate elements from 2 or more of the following species: Homo sapiens, Equilia fasciata, Benelli's eagle, Vipera amodites, sand viper, Panthera leopersica, Asiatic lion, Bos Frimagenus, Aurochs extinct, Equus Verswowski, Mongolian wild horse, and an unidentified species of Capra agagris, wild goat. Current findings suggest that the genetic makeup of the affected subject directly correlates with the composition of the corresponding instance. Research is ongoing. The majority of these hybrids are not anatomically viable and typically expire within 2 weeks. Surviving instances are rationally violent and demonstrate no evidence of higher intelligence. 336 has demonstrated mild disdain for instances of -1 and has been reluctant to discuss both the organisms and the means of their creation. As 336 has been otherwise cooperative with Foundation personnel, the reason for this behavior is unknown. Addendum-1 Recent experimentation has identified an irregularity in objects' effects on subjects whose Y chromosomes exhibit the Cohen model haplotype. Instances of -1 formed from such subjects are exclusively Homo sapiens, with no hybridized anatomy. Anatomy. So, anatomy, what the fuck? Additionally, these instances demonstrate intelligence and limited innate knowledge, including fluent speech in the subject's native language. Two of these instances have been retained for long-term study. Interesting. So that's Lilith.
I see.
What does any of this mean? I am too small brain. Genetics. Before I show the thumbnail, I'm gonna turn a fan on. It's a little hot in my room. I'll be back.
Okay.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright. Let me get the thumbnail. Is everyone ready for the thumbnail?
Nothing will make us ready.
Aliens.
Dun 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 dun. Show us the thing.
Why? There it is. Alright, this score's been posted, and now it's shown on stream.
4.
How is this at all related to what was just read?
Well, she's loosely based off of the demon Lilith, I'm assuming, who is based off of demons called Lilitu, who is based off of an older demon who is probably based off something else. So obviously she must have horns.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't, but
Also, wasn't Lilith one of the first humans?
in one version of her, yes. In one
Okay.
version of Lilith, the one that's connected to the Bible, is that she was Adam's first wife, born to basically be on the even, like the same power as him. And he didn't like her because she liked topping. And he thought he should be the boss of the bedroom. And so she was basically tossed aside and punished because I guess Adam would not, you know, like her.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it
And
is.
and then Eve was made to be the submissive. So Adam and Eve.
Mm.
So yeah, the 4.
It's like that story as them trying to make Genesis more sexist.
Alright, so the author is unknown because there's no X thing right here. Not XI thing that tells us the author. So. No, there is a tag that says co-authored, but there's no
That means
author.
multiple people authored it.
Yeah.
could look up who authored 336. It was originally authored by Dr. Kondricki, but was rewritten by Luminancer, and communism will win.
Yeah. Also, I saw something in the comments and I was like, oh no.
What?
Apparently, it says right here 336 left Dr. Clef because he was cheating on her with 173, and he claims that Date Night is a joke article. It's just a cover up of his.
Wait, what?
There is a canon where she used to be, I think, a wife of Dr. Clef.
Oh.
Okay.
I swear if they show this.
I didn't need the information that Dr. Clef was once Adam. But
Anyways, somehow that fits Clef.
Also, apparently she hates Clef, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, she definitely hates Clef now. Because, she was actually, if I remember correctly, she was one of the people that stopped, Clef from trying to kill, the Wish Child. In a canon. I'm not sure, saying all canons, but in one, she was one of the people that tried to stop him.
Yeah. This information is mentioned in, let me paste you fucking, there we go, in this link. It is in the trivia section.
Nice. Anyways, are you ready?
Yeah. But yes, if I could find it this fast and easy, then I'm positive they could also find it fast and easy. It wasn't even 10 seconds. I was just having a magical time with copy and paste.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
Special Agent Jackson was sitting at his desk. It was the end of a particularly difficult day. He was looking forward to finishing his day's work and heading home. His 2-week vacation was starting the following day, and he was keen to get his desk cleared so he could relax and enjoy his trip to the countryside.
Okay, back up a wee bit.
I'm still startled by how unrealistic they had that hand move.
Look at this man. Look at his neck. He, like, his head barely transitions off of his neck. It's just like one long appendage, like he's a snake.
It's okay, he can be ripped.
He has a Roblox body.
Roblox, you say?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it sounded like you said Roblox. I was like, what the fuck is that?
But let's keep going.
Speaking, is twice the size of his index finger. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. His hands look like how I tried to draw fucking turkeys when I was in
okay,
first grade.
He has 2 left hands. He doesn't need a right hand, he just has 2 left hands.
And he was keen to get his desk cleared so
You're
he could
laughing,
relax and
but
enjoy
he
his trip to the
literally has
countryside.
2 left
The
hands.
following morning, he packed up his car and set off with his wife and 2 children. They were going to stay in a little cottage in a remote village away from any stresses. As he drove away from the city, he could feel the weight lifting off his shoulders.
Okay.
This was
Sorry. Back up. One, I think I just had a mild blackout from whiplash. But 2, he had an SCP on his fucking license plate.
What?
Did he?
Oh!
Oh wait, no, it was in the
Oh.
next one. It was in the next shot. It looked like
they were going to stay in
his
a little
car
cottage in a
had-
remote village away from
Okay, so it just looked a lot like SCP.
It's okay,
Okay.
it does look a lot like SCP. Also, technically, in Elite, 5 is used for S, so...
Maybe.
No, the 7 isn't P. Sorry.
All right.
3, 2.
Anyway, can we like actually back up so that I can register what the fuck's going on?
Alright, I'll put it right here.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Alright, and 3, 2, 1.
Keen to get his desk cleared so he could relax and enjoy his trip to the countryside. The following morning, he packed up his car and set off with his wife and 2 children. They were going to stay in a little cottage in a remote village away
Wait,
from
I
any
just
stresses.
realized something. We didn't see him pack. We didn't see his children. We just saw him and his wife go in a small car.
Yes.
Yes. He packed up his car is certainly a way to describe this.
He put his children in the trunk.
You know what?
You
Sure,
think that
he put
thing
the
has a
children in the
trunk?
trunk. That's why we never see them.
Yeah.
Secretly, the children are the engine.
You know what? Sure, child labor. Oh, let's go.
As he drove away from the city, he could feel the weight lifting off his shoulders. This was exactly what he needed.
The city
2 weeks
is
to recharge his
totally
batteries
shrinking
and
away
forget
in the
about his job.
mirror.
It didn't take long for them to reach the cottage. It was exactly how he had imagined it. The garden full of flowers and ivy growing up the walls. They went inside and were pleased to see the interior was just as...
Oh, now they have children.
The children have spontaneously appeared, and they're disappointments.
Also, why does his wife look so stressed? Just random.
I guess maybe standard old patriarchal norms. She's stuck at home taking care of the children.
Does that mean even on vacation she's stuck taking care of children?
Yes.
Probably.
Also, remember, says they are quantum beings. They only exist when you think of them.
Oh,
Right,
I
so
just
that's how it
noticed
is.
something I don't like. Look at her
What?
chest.
Yeah, I was about to say her chest is certainly a thing.
Food, would you like to look at these boobs? No.
Immediately, no.
That needs to be clear. Just out of context. Spood, would you like to look at these boobs? No.
To be
Normally,
fair,
I'd-
Food looks busy, so.
Yeah.
Normally, I'd be all for looking at boobs, but
Not
not
those
now. Not these ones.
3, 2.
as beautiful as the outside. Oh,
Wait, hold on.
We're never gonna get through this at this rate.
Look, the part of the pants gets clipped off. It's not even attached to the bottom. Like, look at the hand. Like, you can see a part of the pants.
Something I'm going to say that bothers me about her boobs. One boob looks like it has a bra, the other does not. Does the bra only fit one?
One cup. That's it. They couldn't afford 2 cups.
Yeah, Empress says, I never thought boobs would make me sad, but here we are.
True.
Sorry, random person.
Alright.
As we all know, whether big or small in life, we love them all. Boob is boob. Boob is great. This doesn't apply to this character. This is awful. Get it off the screen.
One boob is so saggy that I would have to assume they haven't worn a bra on that boob for a long time, because the smaller the boob, the harder it is to get it to sag.
I guess maybe the only feasible explanation I can think of, for how the chest could look like this, is a botched mastectomy.
Fair enough.
But anyway.
Anyways, on to the actual video at hand here.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here criticizing this for forever if we don't rein it in.
That's fair.
Up some supplies while you and the kids unpack. Agent Jackson jumped into his car and drove the short distance back to the village. He parked the car and went to the little store.
Wait, so
After paying for his
she's
groceries, he
watching
was
the kids while he does the thing?
Yes.
I guess.
About to get straight back into the car when he suddenly decided he would explore the village for a while. As he wandered the narrow streets, he felt his heart singing with joy. It felt good not to be thinking about work. He passed by a little pub and a butcher shop, people smiling at him as he went. He had just walked past a little flower shop when something made him stop. He had no idea why, but he suddenly had an urge to go back to the shop. He never usually bought his wife flowers, but for some reason, he decided to go in. As he entered the shop, a little bell tinkled. The smell of roses and poppies hit him as soon as he went in. The owner of the shop turned to greet him. She was a tall, slender, pale...
Buy his wife flowers.
I don't know.
I mean, that could just be like a personal circumstance thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't usually.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be 336?
Yes, because pale in Middle Eastern means you have gray skin.
Well, we don't know that this is supposed to be her yet.
Well, so far, this is Roger from American Dad's daughter. They have the same skin color. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just noticed one of her boobs are round and the other is sharp.
Oh my god.
Pale-skinned woman, no more than 30 years old. But instead of asking him what she could help him with, she began to close up the shop. Where are you going? The same place you're going, I suppose. Later that evening, Agent Jackson took the woman to a nearby Foundation facility. Welcome back to SCP Exposed. Today...
So that is her. What? I'm sorry. What the fuck? What was that?
They're just kidnapping.
It's just like she's just casually like, oh, I guess I'm going to the Foundation now. I know what the Foundation is, and you're gonna take me there, I guess now. Yes, this is how that works. Prepare to have some hybrid animal come out of your gut soon.
Yeah.
That made no sense.
This person seems a bit antisocial. Into the containment cell with you.
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Today, we bring you the Euclid class subject, SCP-336. But before I go on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on any SCP stories. SCP-336 appears to be a pale-skinned...
edited at some point?
Their D-class uniform? She wouldn't be wearing a D-class uniform to begin with. But 2, what the fuck?
As we all know, in the Foundation, if you're a whammon and you're a D-class, you're mandated to wear fucking hot pants.
What kind of pants are those?
What? I think you need to click wrong SCP design because she is not mentioned as being gray. Pale is not gray.
I don't know. Like, she doesn't look gray to me, honestly.
And human female of otherwise Arabic or Middle Eastern descent in her late 20s. She is 1.73 meters in height and weighs 68 kilograms as of her last physical. Subject requires no sleep or sustenance.
Is that what they think of what Middle Eastern or Arabic ladies look? Gray-skinned when they're pale?
Yes.
I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
To be affected by aging or sickness of any nature. The object is anatomically human with the exception of dermal irregularities along the thighs and calves, which appear...
It's like they're trying to fucking exploit sex appeal, but because their drawing is so bad, it just feels raw.
Yeah. It looks like her leg is half human, half chicken leg. It probably doesn't help that chicken legs are actually scaly.
Yeah.
So the shape and the scales, that she is supposed to have the scales, but the shape and the scales are making her legs look kind of chicken-like.
Yeah.
But you see, here's the thing. I am a Monster Girl connoisseur of sorts.
Oh
I can get behind, all sorts of different parts being on characters and them still being hot. The problem here is that it's just so distracting how botched the art is that I can't muster attraction. I'm too busy being angry to be attracted.
Do you have Bad Women's Anatomy on your bingo, Bright?
That's a good one to add.
Got wrong anatomy.
Fair enough.
That'll
do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Appear structurally similar to reptilian scales. SCP-336 is to be provided with living quarters 6 meters by 6 meters in size, maintained regularly. This maintenance, as well as all other tasks requiring direct contact with SCP-336, are to be carried out exclusively by female personnel. She may make requests for furnishings or items. Approval of these requests is contingent on her cooperation with personnel, and subject to the project's head researcher's approval. Requests for access to anomalous or dangerous items.
Did they just hold flowers out to her?
I guess she just really wanted this botched bundle of flowers.
Yes.
Oh no, they gave her the wife's boobs.
Yes. How many times is boobs going to be mentioned in this video?
Well, they didn't even give her her own boobs. They literally took the wife's boobs and swapped the colors.
Look, Bright. When one's depressed, it can be healthy to think about things that they like. Therefore, I will consider boobs at all times.
Also,
because I'm always depressed.
Random person said, "Oh no, they Control-C'd her," which that they basically copied the entire shirt from the mom and literally just changed the color and then put the SCP logo on it.
Good for them. They're such incredible artists. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled to be viewing this artistry unfold in front of me.
Oh, by the
way,
you know
what? It'll hurt less if we think of it like abstract art.
Yeah. Also, don't forget we're getting closer to 999.
I'm less concerned with that because then they won't be failing to try to make a character sexy. I severely hope.
They will not try to make a child sexy, technically a baby. They will not try to make a baby sexy. I hope.
Are to be denied. Bouquets of poppy and white roses are to be provided and replaced as needed, with the current rate of decay requiring replacement once every 3 months. A single mirror treated with AgNO3 is to be provided and similarly maintained. A voice modulator device fitted over SCP-336's mouth is to be checked and maintained by Level 0 personnel weekly. The modulator may be unlocked with a 6-digit combination provided to personnel Level 2 and higher for the purpose of testing SCP-336. In the event of the device's failure or unintended deactivation, local lockdown procedures are to be respected until SCP-336 has been isolated. SCP-336, preferring to be known as Lilith, behaves impassively and is detached with regards to human beings and demonstrates highly introverted behavior, normally preferring privacy to interaction amongst Foundation staff. The subject is highly intelligent and coldly analytical, having scored in the 95th percentile or above in most intelligence tests. SCP-336 is capable of influencing sentient thought through verbal suggestion and is able to manipulate a subject's actions in all cases that do not conflict with self-preservation. This effect is psychic in nature, as it has been seen to affect the deaf no differently. In compliance with the Foundation's wishes, SCP-336...
No.
Was that in the article? Do we need to do the way back?
Parents wanted to affect depending on outcomes such as life microbes, other healthy.
Yeah, this is
fertility. And the other was like the.
Yeah, this was not in the article we read. What? Should probably do the way back.
Yeah, let's check real quick with the Wayback Machine. Because if it is not showing a Wayback Machine, where did they get this information?
I would actually be baffled. Normally, they just read these verbatim.
Okay, so when did this video come out? June 20th, 2021. So let's go to 2021. Wow, it had a lot of activity in July.
I guess click May.
It's the same thing. Just less information. Yeah, otherwise for sale there infertility. Yeah, they just made it up.
So they just added their own shit for no reason.
Here, scroll up a wee bit.
Oh, I want to go back a further date. Just one day. See if it changed at all. If it'll load.
Oh yeah, random person said someone put anime on to counteract this monstrosity. I fear the 999 video.
I'm still waiting. There it goes. And yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that's just... Where did they get this information?
I don't know. They just made up their own information.
This is just out of character for this farm.
Added unneeded plot?
Yeah, I guess.
Also, at the side, I put better art of Lilith in hopes that makes you feel better.
Oh, I wonder the reason they did this was so they wouldn't have to draw anything about infertility.
I guess we'll see.
36 has been fitted with a speech modulation unit, which reads and retransmits anything she says through a synthesized female voice, effectively neutralizing her vocal abilities. She is also able to both view and travel through any mirror to any other mirror in existence.
What?
I don't think that's in any version of the article.
Keep adding more and more bullshit.
Okay, what was the first thing they added? I'm gonna look it up.
They added the fact that she can control people with her voice, I believe.
Yeah.
The second is traveling through mirrors. Where do these powers come from? Where was any of this?
I'm just looking at the at one of the wiki things that people tend to make when they're fans of the SCP Foundation that helps us find where information is.
Yeah.
Also, she's very fucking old.
Yeah, I went back a fucking year. May 15, 2020. Still the same shit.
Hell, try going back to the very, like, the earliest option.
I want May 15, 2009. Oh, what the?
Okay,
yeah,
this is an early.
Exist.
This is an early SCP. You can tell because they specifically used the term level 0 rather than D class.
So 336 Lilith. Oh, here we go. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, this is okay. So 36 known as Lilith may have some past attached amongst people in our privacy interaction. How touch cold analytical has private blah blah blah. I already knew this.
Oh.
It's capable of influencing sentient thought through verbal suggestions, able to manipulate such as acts in case they do not conflict with self-preservation. The effect is
Yeah,
okay, yeah, so they're
aren't mind control though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's they still like said the words like it verbatim. So we found it. They're reading the original version of the article.
Okay. But the original version was changed way before they made the video.
Oh yeah.
So they did that on purpose. They picked an outdated version no one was using anymore.
Alright, so I'll continue rereading this in case anything pops up. Alright, this effect is psychic in nature, as has been seen to affect the deaf no differently. In compliance with Foundation's wishes, 336 has been fitted with a speech modulation unit, which reads and retransmits anything she says through synthesized female voice, effectively neutralizing her vocal abilities. 336 is also able to both view and travel through any mirror or any other mirror in existence, with the exception of those treated with any kind of silver compound. A noticeable improvement in attitude is observed when 336 uses a mirror. It's been noted as somewhat narcissistic, fawning over herself for hours. Flowers, specifically poppies and white roses, also poses significant interest to her.
I'm gonna say, even if they're using the original article, look at the picture for the original article. Notice how not gray skinned she is.
E.
Yeah. Anyways, of a particular note, 36's effects on emotion of love. Despite her appearance, male and homosexual female staff have been found that even thoughts of love or attraction directed towards 336 are impossible to maintain. 336 has reported that this works both ways and maintains that this is a boon despite opinions otherwise. Feelings of love towards other people are dulled, as well as when in immediate presence of 336, with removal from her proximity dismissing the effect. Oh, this.
Oh.
Why does sexuality only matter if the staff is female, but not if it's male?
I don't know.
That's probably why they removed that.
Wait, what are you asking?
Oh, when it comes to being affected by Lilith, all men are affected by her, but only lesbian staff are affected by her. So
Well,
sexuality only matters when it pertains to the women.
Well, you got to keep in mind, I don't think that this has anything to do with the article we read earlier.
I know. I'm just pointing out the flaws in the original. That's why I said I can see why it was modified later.
Well, wait, I don't really. How is this a flaw? The idea is that she repulses feelings of affection, so it feels like a reasonable term to say that the two groups of people most likely to develop affection towards her would be men and lesbians.
The issue is the sexuality doesn't matter on the men, but it does the women.
Oh, okay. Now I get what you
mean. How they're affected. All men are affected, no matter what their sexuality, but only women attracted to women are also affected. Normal women that are, all women are normal. I'm just non-queer women are not affected.
Yeah. Anyways, the next paragraph will explain what the beginning was. 336 was originally found operating a flower shop within a small town in Redacted. When questioned about the shop, local residents reported that it had always been there, despite no records on file indicating its existence. Despite this, examination of the building's foundations indicate that it had been far preceded human settlement in the region. When a Foundation researcher encountered the shop on vacation, 336 approached him and began to close shop. On inquiring where she was going, she answered, "The same place you're going, I suppose," and returned with him to a nearby Foundation facility before being relocated to Site 17.
Okay, so yeah, that's just the source of the start.
Yeah. Also, this is interesting. Addendum A. 336 has made several comments relating to 073 and 076, exhibiting a wealth of prior knowledge relating to the two, although she has been adamant about not sharing this information.
So, what are those SCPs?
Cain and Abel.
Oh, right.
Addendum B. When questioned about 071 and 166, she has been shown to exhibit anger and resentment at the very mention, refusing to answer further inquiries. I know, it's now Teenage Gaia, but used to be Teenage Succubus, was 166. I don't know 071. Now I gotta wait for it to fucking load.
New Age Succubus.
Oh. So they're both
so
succubi.
She hates the so she hates the succubi.
Yeah.
Rude.
Is a presumably human neuter. Is that present difficult forms? There's some possibility to assume different forms with the apparent intent of enticing onlookers to engage in sexual activity.
Okay.
I have a
Class,
feeling
wait,
it looks different in the modern times.
wait, is this right here? Class D personnel allowed to engage in sexual relations with 071. Suffered rapid atrophy of muscle, skeletal structure, and brain function. With onset occurring 1 to 2 days after contact.
So she basically ate the life fuel out of the person she did the thing with.
Yeah, i.e., she basically acts like more standard succubus
Yeah.
in fiction.
Alright, so now we got. Now it's not added unneeded plot.
Well, it's still weird because they're basing it off the original article, but she looks nothing like the person in the original.
Oh yeah.
The gray hair is still weird. And she's up, even if, like, you can say maybe she doesn't have red hair, which would be fair, she would still be assumed to have long hair, right? But their depiction has her with short hair.
Yeah.
Wait, she doesn't have the reptilian skin. Of note are 2 small bony protrusions growing from the subject's back, which appear to be vestigial wings.
Vestigial wing.
Meaning
Wait, so then
they read the modern one, but specifically based it off the original anyway.
Yeah. She does not have the reptilian skin.
They're literally picking and choosing what they want to be in their video instead of what is supposed to be the SCP.
I don't even know which to use anymore.
honestly, to me, I don't see a fundamental issue with like an SCP video maker like making videos specifically focusing on older versions of the SCPs. I think that can be interesting.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're so untransparent about what they're doing, they're like bouncing back and forth and giving details from both the old and the modern version
to make their own magical version. I feel like that makes it extra less accurate.
Who wrote this?
That means no matter what version, it's not accurate. No matter what version you pick, it will never be accurate.
Random person. It was originally written by Dr. Kondraki. I think.
But it was later edited by Communism Will Win and Lumenser. So Lumenser and Communism Will Win could be considered the current authors.
Not the SCP, the video. We don't know.
Oh. So yeah, they're bouncing back and forth between the version written by Dr. Kondraki and the version made by Lumenser and Communism Will Win. And I think that is quite insulting.
I feel like Communism Will Win is such a phenomenal, like, almost troll name to have. Just because no matter who you are, to properly refer to them, you end up constantly saying that statement, and I find it very funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to mention something. You know that the thing that was in SCP-5000 that has no name and we don't know what it is?
Yeah.
In a couple canons, it was actually given a name. And its name is It.
Well.
Okay.
I hereby dub them Tit.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so I feel like clicking like added things is still appropriate for the bingo card because no matter what version you're following, they added things.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. And 3.
by combining both timelines, you end up representing something that doesn't fit either.
Yeah. Alright. In 3, 2, 1.
Existence, with the exception of those treated with any kind of silver compound. A noticeable improvement in attitude is observed when SCP-336 uses a mirror, as the subject has been noted to be highly narcissistic, and has a tendency to spend long periods of time admiring.
Where she has gray skin and short hair. She always seems to have long hair.
Yep.
And I think I know why. In
Why?
older times, women with long hair were seen as more attractive, as it was seen as a sign of good health and prosperity.
Nice.
But okay.
Yeah, anyways.
So I'm saying she's old.
Ah,
And it's an old beauty standard
gotcha.
that has like basically survived who knows how many civilizations.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Her reflection. Human subjects directly exposed to the unobstructed vocalizations of SCP-336 experience one of two effects, depending on the presence of a Y chromosome in the subject's genome.
Oh my gosh,
Subjects
it's going to
lacking
the
a
new
Y
one.
chromosome and possessing
It's
other
going to the new one.
They really are just combining them both.
Yeah.
This is the first time it's ever happened in any of the content farms.
Also, what? Let's just back up. What the fuck is happening on the screen right now?
Well, you see, the first black woman that pops up in the video, and her reproductive system is being destroyed.
Yes.
Oh boy, does that leave a bad taste in the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just take a
Besides that, all I see here is some disaster lesbian's like wet dream.
Well, yes, that would probably be. This does look kind of like the wet dream of many lesbians,
Yeah.
and this is definitely popular in areas.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking it kind of looks like she's using the Force.
I was suggesting she looks like a dom.
You see, as we all know, it is a classic Sith technique to use the Force to destroy the ovary. This is
Otherwise healthy reproductive systems will experience inexplicable infertility. The duration of this infertility varies, but is directly proportional to the length of exposure. Subjects with a Y chromosome experience a separate anomaly that presents itself after 2 to 3 hours of exposure to SCP-336's voice. During an affected subject's next regular sleep cycle, he will instead enter a coma 6 to 8 hours in duration in place of normal rest. Over the course of this coma, approximately 100 grams of
It's just part of his shirt.
I was not ready for this.
I couldn't even try.
It'd be so easy to just like I'd be fine with it if you just depicted it as his skin tone and this weird thing coming out of him. Like, we don't need to see the blood, we don't need to see the clothes tearing. But no, they're like, oh wait, but if we just pull it out, then they'll wonder why are the clothes not tearing. So let's just make it out of the clothes.
non-essential tissue, typically from the subject's ribcage, will separate from the subject seamlessly and inexplicably increase in mass, transforming into a full-grown instance of SCP-336-1 before the subject.
What is this?
Can we keep the bird goat thing? I want it as a pet. No. This is the best thing that's come out of this content farm. This image I love the bird goat thing. We stand botched chimera.
Oh my gosh.
Look at him. He's so wholesome. He's so pure. He doesn't deserve to be associated with this bullshit.
Random person. I need alcohol. I can't handle this sober. I don't drink alcohol, but I got root beer.
Oh.
I shall dub this little blorpo Bumbaluck.
I need
Yeah.
tea. Let's keep going before I retreat.
3, 2, 1.
Subject awakens. Instances of SCP-336-1 are various adult female organisms formed from disparate anatomical elements,
No
selected
longer
seemingly at
feel.
random from 2 or more genetically unrelated vertebrates. 90% of instances incorporate elements from 2 or more of the following species: Homo sapiens, Bonelli's eagle, sand viper, Mongolian wild horse, and an unidentified subspecies of wild goat. Current findings suggest that the genetic makeup of the affected subject directly correlates with the composition of the corresponding instance. Research is ongoing. The majority of these hybrids are not anatomically viable and typically expire within 2 weeks. Surviving instances are irrationally violent and demonstrate no evidence of higher intelligence. SCP-336 has demonstrated
What is
What?
this? What is this?
Yeah, sure. Just,
Uh.
weird version of her wiggly thorax flying
I
bullshit.
think it's
Yeah,
supposed
sure.
to be bird, snake, human. I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
This video is just a drug trip.
Yeah.
This is not a drug I would ever take in real life. Let's keep going. No puff pass here. No puff pass.
mild disdain for instances of SCP-336-1 and has been reluctant to discuss both the organisms and the means of their creation. As SCP-336 has been otherwise cooperative with Foundation personnel, the reason for this behavior is unknown. Recent experimentation has identified an irregularity in the object's effects on subjects whose Y chromosomes exhibit the Cohen-Model haplotype. Instances of SCP-336-1 formed from such subjects are exclusively Homo sapiens, with no hybridized anatomy. Additionally, these instances demonstrate intelligence and limited innate knowledge, including fluent speech in the subject's native language. 2 of these instances have been retained for long-term study. SCP-336 was originally found operating a flower shop in a small village. When questioned about the shop, local residents reported that it had always been there despite no records on file indicating its existence. Despite this, examination of the building's foundations indicated that it had far preceded human settlement in the region.
Would it really say flowers in English?
No.
Obviously. Don't you know that English is everything? It hurts me to say
Wouldn't it be
things.
flowers or flower shop in one of the languages local there?
Don't think about it. This is American. This is we're doing American centrism here, okay?
Yes. We're almost done. 1 minute
I
left.
feel like this is another click in racism. Somehow.
My favorite place in the U.S. is the Middle East.
Yeah.
Also, they did not make the design of the house the way an old house would look.
Probably.
No, not probably. Older houses, for one, were typically 1 floor, and they were sometimes 2 floors, but they didn't have roofs like that. That roof type is actually very modern.
Yeah.
Also, the fact is, those type of windows, those are windows specifically designed that it will not bother the walls or anything. But earlier times, they did not have giant walls. Not giant walls. They did not have giant windows like that because the buildings were not designed for that. We did not have the knowledge to make big windows yet.
Let's finish the video.
We're all living in the fucking door. America ist wunderbar. We're all living in America. America.
My God.
I mean, to be fair, it probably would have been easier to design a window in a door but the door wouldn't be that big, and it wouldn't be that design.
Fair enough.
Remind me when I'm undergoing stressful situations, I start singing Rammstein.
Rammstein's a good band. Okay, let's just keep going. The house is making
When
me
Foundation
angry.
agents encountered the shop on vacation, SCP-336 approached him and began to close the shop. On inquiring where she was going, she answered, "The same place you're going, I suppose." She returned with him to a nearby Foundation facility before being relocated to Site
That really bothers me in this video as a whole.
17. SCP-336 has made several comments relating to SCP-073, a heavily tanned male of Arabic.
This is heavily tan.
Cain and Abel both have Arabic skin. Like they're.
I'm sorry, but offensive-ness is gonna have to be at a 4.
I'm right there with you at this point.
They're just white.
They are apparently just terrified of making characters with darker skin, unless it's a black woman being sterilized.
Hell, look at my fucking. Hold on.
That in itself is actually very bad, considering like the history Europe and America have with trying to sterilize people who were not white.
Yeah.
I'm well aware.
Anyways, yeah, a random person is correct. Content farm, just look at my fucking model and see what an actual Arabic skin looks like. Oh wait, I just realized. Abel's skin has a lot of Arabic symbols on it.
Almost like he's from the Middle East. You do realize we've even found the exact location that was referenced for the Garden of Eden, for Adam and Eve, for where Cain and Abel would have grown up. It's not really a place anyone has lived a long time. It's underwater, but it was basically the spot referenced. It is in the Middle East. It was definitely a story written for the Middle East.
Yeah, so this, I swear, if they just draw Abel without the symbols and as a white man, there's gonna be a big problem there.
They already made his brother white. Why not?
2, 1.
Arabic or Middle Eastern descent in his early 30s. And to SCP-076, a large black stone with a humanoid inside. SCP.
What?
Oh, okay, yeah, so they don't feel like they copped out and only depicted the stone that Abel's in.
Yeah, the stone he's sealed in so he won't murder people.
Yes,
rather than him.
Also, they got it wrong. The stone is basically the prison for his coffin, which he is in.
Yeah.
He's not in the stone, he's in the fucking coffin.
This is just...
They were scared of the brown man.
Also, the stone's a fucking cube.
We know it's a cube, but you expect them to draw a cube?
Oh wait, also the stone actually has a bunch of Arabic symbols on it, I remember that correctly.
The stone is also, I believe, gray, not black. Unless I'm wrong.
So yeah, this is going so great on the offensiveness scale.
The quality of the fucking quality of these videos, just like they're so all over the place, but this has to be one of the sharpest drops in potential rating.
Yeah.
Also, technically, I think the modifications to story has to be a 4 because they literally took both articles and meshed it. It's just,
Yeah.
It like at this like literally the only thing that I don't think will be a 4. Or I guess the two things would be added violence and altered characters. and license.
Yeah, but that's still getting like 1 or 2 points each because they didn't list any of the authors, did they?
No.
They didn't.
Yeah. And there are 3 authors that should be listed, at least if they're using both versions, right?
Yeah.
All 3 should be listed, but they're not. So that's definitely a 2 there. They still kept every single character in every version, no matter how racist they did it. Oh, I hate them. And they did add like some sort of racist related violence because while the infertility is something in one of the articles, they specifically used a black woman.
Yeah.
And that has its own version of added violence due to the history behind that.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah. Wait.
Technically, we've still got a little more, so let's just finish this.
Are they gonna show 071166?
Oh, please tell me the updated version. Oh, please, please. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
SCP-336 exhibits a wealth of prior knowledge relating to the 2, although she has been adamant about not sharing this information. When questioned about SCP-071, a metaphoric entity, and SCP-166, a European female human in her teens possessing antlers and hooved feet, she has been shown to exhibit anger and resentment. What do you think of that,
I think they did that specifically because a lot of people got very angry at how they showed the one child previously. Because that was way more accurate than the video on that SCP that they made.
Yeah. Oh wait, I just realized they showed 4 SCPs, but no license.
Oh, you're right. They should have showed the license and authors for those too.
So we did that with another video. I forgot which one. I think it was the bright one. Maybe.
Somehow I feel like that so many licenses skipped that we need to give that a 3 instead of a 2.
That's 4 licenses actually. It's 4.
Honestly, I'd be fine making removal of characters / license a 4 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a lot of license and people to just not mention.
I have lost any interest in being charitable.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was the bright one, because I see it's a 4 right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the bright one. Oh, and apparently it was the same with the previous one too.
Well, this one will be slightly better since added or altered gore violence is a 1.
Yeah.
Unless we should make it higher, but I think 1 is fine.
So, I feel 1 is fair.
Steve was the article, we don't know which plot.
4. The answer is yes. Just 4.
And offensiveness, we already know.
4.
Oh. It's 4s across the board, except not technically, but still.
It's almost 4s all across the board.
4 board?
I'm not sure why I'm clapping.
Alright.
You want to know something? You want to know, like, something interesting?
What?
I have this distant memory of, what was it, 7 p.m. tonight when I was happy. It's gone now.
Oh my god.